Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
After you have entered purchases through the Purchases Receive Inventory window, you can then select Tasks from the menu bar, roll down to Select for Payment, and choose Paper Checks in order to use the Select for Payment window to pay multiple vendor bills at once. When you select this option, the Select for Payment filter selection window appears first. You can use this window to select the invoice and vendor filter criteria used to select the invoices to pay. In the Select for Payment filter selection window, you enter the date for the checks to be printed into the check date field. You can then choose to filter for invoices due before a certain date or discounts lost by a certain date by typing those dates into the invoices due before or discounts lost by fields. You can set additional filter criteria in the Include Invoices section. You can set it to include all invoices or only invoices a number of days past due, which you will specify, with balances over an amount that you specify. You could also filter by vendor and select either all vendors or vendors that are from a point that you select within the vendor list and to another point that you select in the vendor list. You could also select only vendors that match a specific vendor type if you type the vendor type into the Type Mask field. You can also check the checkbox for Always Take Discounts regardless of due date to always calculate and take the discount for the invoices even if the due date is passed. Now when you're done creating your criteria, simply click OK. This will open up the Select for Payment window, which shows the bills that you have entered that match the selection criteria that you've input. It shows all outstanding invoices, credit memos, and prepayments that match the filter and criteria. It also automatically selects all entries for payment. You can click the Pay check mark for any that you don't want to pay, as each bill is set to be paid by default. You can mark all the entries shown to be paid or unpaid by clicking the Check All or Uncheck All buttons in the toolbar at the top of the window if that's easier. Also, each vendor will be issued a single check no matter how many invoices are being paid. So once you have selected the invoices to pay, make sure that the information at the top of this window is correct. Now when you're ready to print the checks, you can then just click the Print button to print the checks within the window for the selected vendors. Also note, you can send payments electronically with the Sage 50 Bill Pay service. This service allows you to instantly send payments directly to your vendors without the need to print paper checks, use envelopes, or stamps. To set up this feature, or to access it if it's already set up, select Tasks from the menu bar, roll down to Select for Payment, and then choose the Electronic Payments command from the side menu that appears.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.